What's up, YouTube? I just trade. Well, Dogecoin becomes the 7th cryptocurrency accepted on Coinbase Commerce. According to a Twitter announcement, Dogecoin became the 7th cryptocurrency for merchants to accept payments on Coinbase's e-commerce portal. The platform currently supports Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, Litecoin, along with stable coins. An integration with Coinbase.com enables Coinbase Commerce customers to convert their crypto payments into US dollars, euros, British pounds, or USDC without leaving the e-commerce portal, according to the blog post dated October 2020. The same integration for Coinbase Prime and Pro accounts will be available soon. Dogecoin looks primed and ready to rip. Hold the fuck on, you little hodlers. Doge entered a consolidation period after peaking at an all-time high of 74 cents on May 8. Since then, its price has been making a series of lower highs, while the 16-cent support level prevented it from a steeper correction. Dogecoin price is up by 12%. Is it time to buy Dogecoin? Well, you know what? It's been time to buy. But yeah, it's most definitely time for the rest of the world to get on board. And you know what? Any other naysayers, expect to see a lot, and I mean a lot of FUD out there. There's going to be people spreading it like crazy. I mean, that's just what they do. So, I mean, we know meme assets are the rave of the year. With Dogecoin climbing by more than 15,000% in a single calendar year, many investors are looking to buy Doge and to add to its current position. We have many sleeping wallets waking and adding, not selling. You got to remember, it's been breaking through these bear ranks, a trend that it has continued to keep up and it has not let down yet. Dogecoin's climb to the 8th most valuable spot on the global crypto ranks has been plagued with ups and downs, and it shot up 15,000%, rising to a record 74%. In the run-up to the guest appearance of Elon Musk on SNL, it soon dipped 40% in the first hour of the show to 45 cents. Even though it made a recovery in a few days, it has not been able to break through the resistance level of 50 cents since the massive sell-off of May. However, it caught some tailwind in the last 24 hours, raising 12.27% and trading at 18.671 at the time of this recording. This reflects the growing market confidence in digital assets, which can be a great time to buy Doge. Even though the bears are in full swing, Doge is gradually welcoming back the bulls. And you need to remember, the whole selling may go away. That plays a big part in it. As soon as that whole summer deal is done with, it's going to be back on. And SNL was to spread the word. And a lot of traders buy the rumors, sell the news. That means buy about the rumor of SNL, and then when it happens and hits the news, you sell it. It's a basic, simple strategy that a lot of traders use. And the fact that on the technical side, Dogecoin is doing pretty well with the asset trading slightly before the 20-day moving average. So support price of the 27.82. If this continues to rally, it may break above the resistance and find support at 22 cents. Its relative strength index stands at 39, basically at 40, and it is rising. If the low RSI score does not deter you, you can buy Doge to rise with the market. This is my current strategy. I am very bullish long term on the meme token. Meanwhile, more crypto investors want to buy Doge, according to data compiled by the U.S. Crypto exchange Coinbase. The record shows 1.25%, despite the overall volatility in the crypto market. This saw its figure move up to 995 million in trading volume in a day spanning from April to June. The second quarter of the year, I am expecting fourth quarter to be fire on this one. Elon Musk doubles down on Dogecoin and Ethereum, plans to beat Bitcoin, aimed the crypto price bounce. Big quarter cryptocurrency investors were glued yesterday to a live stream discussion between Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey and major investor Kathy Wood. I'm not going to get too much details, but I will say a couple quotes on there that I did find pretty interesting because it's all over the internet. If you don't know, go look it up, the B word. I mean, it's not that hard. Bitcoin by itself simply cannot scale to become the monetary system for the world at base layer. Musk said, arguing Bitcoin will struggle to become peer-to-peer cash without the adoption of a second layer network. That's, I mean, making it, what, take over the world with just that one? That's not going to happen. There may be some merit in combining something like Ethereum and Dogecoin, Musk said. He owns some Ethereum tokens in addition to his Bitcoin and Dogecoin. The Ethereum price leaped by almost 10% after Musk's Ethereum comment, climbing back to over 2,000 per token after falling under the closely watched level this week. I might pump, but I don't dump, Musk said. I don't believe in getting the price high then selling, and I would like to see Bitcoin succeed. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe if this is your first time tuning in. Actually gonna just jump in and look at the 30-minute one. I've actually, if a lot of people are into these patterns, and what you have here is kind of like where the hell is it at? Let me get my free style one. It actually almost looks like a fucked up cup and handle. There's the cup, and then there's the handle right here. Now, I mean, it could be, usually when you see stuff and it looks, usually it means we're going to still kind of see a little bit more downward pressure on this one. I'm kind of expecting this one, Dogecoin, to come back down and test this 15 cents. I'm expecting it to come back down and test these levels right here. Now the fact that the 21 moving day average is just right, we're barely about to break above it. Actually, let me get back in a little closer. Like, we're already above the 21 day one now, and now we're getting ready to move above the 51 day. And the closer you get in, you'll notice that we are actually starting to get above that 151 day, which is the red one. Like, anytime I see this red, this is the time I'm buying, and the time to be selling, or in the sense is when you want to be selling, is when it's green, yellow, and red. So anytime you see with the red, that's when I'm buying it. So like the fact that we're over that right now in the 1 hour one, I'm kind of like leaning off on my buys. Like, because the closer we get in here with the closer we get in, the closer we zoom in, you'll notice that we are getting more where it's green, yellow, and red, where we haven't seen that for the past 3 months. We've been in a downward trend. Basically, the bears have had control of the market this whole time, because sell in May, it is real. All right, remember for next year, sell in May. When you hear May, like, oh shit, I gotta start closing shit out. I gotta start, taking, doing what I need to do. Start preparing yourself for it. Just remember, before May comes, you need to prepare yourself, because stuff usually gets pretty nasty in May. Remember, it's not this is not a recommendation at all. But what we need to happen is just, because if you get back into the 1 day one, we are still, I think we're going to be good, because looking at the 1 day one, you can see where this 21 day moving average has drastically changed its trajectory. It hit something, which was basically all this right here. It hit it, and then now it's starting to come up. So that's like how my analogy, where it's a ball, basically. Someone picks it up and throws it, and then now we're bouncing, basically. So someone's gonna have to pick it up. Someone picked it up, and they might have threw it again. It might be a little false bounce, but nobody knows. See how we already hit that, and we're starting to come back up, and I'm liking how they're closer together. Back over here, we were not. We were too far away for it. It was just. And then this was a fall. This was just a bounce right here. That's all that was. Like, this right here does not really look more like a bounce. This looks like the bottom right here at the sense, because when you're looking at it, we're already here next to it. We're hugging that 51 day moving average. We got to stay right there with it. We don't want to be like how we were over here, where it was just, we were just downfall and then this big gap. We don't want that big gap to happen. If anything, worst case scenario, we should probably stay here in this area for a little bit until all the bulls come back, or we could potentially come back down this way and test these this support down here. Or hell, we for all we know, we could just take off tomorrow and be on our way to the moon. But we don't know. That's just where we're at. We could stay here and consolidate at 19, 20 cents. We could drop down to 15 and consolidate down to 15, 16 cents. Or we could just shoot off and get up there to 50 cents and consolidate up there. Fundamental standpoint, everything looks really, really well on it. Especially seeing the RSI kind of is already coming back up, and we're climbing down here on a 1 day. looking at a 1-day chart, like it's coming up pretty quick, but I'm noticing we're kind of like tapering off a little bit on it. Keep adding to your position and we'll see what happens. Hopefully by the end of summertime, if this whole Delta variant doesn't take control and more fears don't settle in. Yeah, just I'm waiting on Fed Pal basically, and I mean the Delta, we'll see what happens with that. I mean, I know indoor gatherings where you need to wear masks, so it's just a whole lot of uncertainty out there in the world. We'll see what happens. Just, you know, it can't be any worse than it was last year. So if any new investors weren't here for last year, you know, just know that, you know, I mean, never mind, take it back. It can't be worse. That's all I got for you. Well, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you on my next video.